18 people waiting. It is getting close to the holidays, though, guys. Dun 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 dun.
Look at all those faces. I love it.
Caitlin, Von, Matt,
Lewis, Kelly
Mama
Ray,
G, Mike, Chad and Amy.
What? Did you guys hear
Katie?
that? That's the first time I ever heard it do that.
Me too.
Really?
Along with that. Are we echoing?
Serenity, Amor, Katie, Brittany. Sabrina's here. Julian's logging on. My mom's logging on. My mom's Penny 3, I believe. Don't wanna have you all texting the other Penny, but that's Penny 3 should be my mom.
Hi, Miss Penny.
You think your parents are gonna come tonight? Do they know about the meeting?
They know every Tuesday, so we'll see if
I don't think they were here last week.
because Natty wasn't here last week.
Huh? What?
Probably because Natty wasn't here last week.
Oh, they only show up if Natalie's here?
I mean, I think so.
I think this is your parents right now. Zoom user right there. Let's put some
see.
money on it.
Yeah?
Yep. Zoom user.
Mom and Dad, are you there?
Elizabeth Marquez. Nicole Peterson. Oh, man. What's Brittany's last name? Because I could really shenanigans that one.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, yeah, don't try.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't know Brittany yet well enough to, Oh, she's laughing at least.
Oh, hi, Candy.
Candy, my sister.
Yep.
She's on the meeting.
Yep, I see it right there.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom user, can you turn on your camera? We need to know
Yeah, are
if
you
this is
my parents?
we need to know if this is Natalie's parents or not. Zoom user. Matt Cohen's on the meeting tonight. Eddie Alvarez. I feel really kind of special. Julian's awake. I don't
Julian's
know.
always awake. He's just standing. He's not laying in bed.
Are you in your bedroom, Julian? He's in his bedroom, no?
Yeah, and he's about to lay down in a sec.
What's Amber doing right there? She just chilling? Crapping Christmas presents. Oh, you know what? This is fun. Let's do what's Matt doing right now? He's just sitting there smiling at us. So, chilling. Caitlin Smith, what are you up to?
Hi, Charlie.
All right. I guess it was only fun when I did it with Amber because she's like actually doing something cool. So everybody else is.
Wait, what's she doing?
She's wrapping Christmas presents.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. Good time to do that, guys. If you have nothing else to do, go ahead and wrap your Christmas presents during the meeting. It's a good time to do it.
I'm asking my mom if she's on.
They probably forgot because, you weren't here last week. I will notify. See, like what the difference between me and Natalie is when I'm not going to be here, I'm going to notify you guys a week in advance. So I will not be here next week.
He needs to just stop it right now. No.
And here's
Chad's back to his nonsense.
Here's the thing, though, because
he just wants to throw me under the bus and then back up and then.
Well, the thing is like when Natalie's not here, the guest is a little bit disappointed. Like I'm not a celebrity. I am Chad Icht, and this is Natalie Eva Marie, WWE superstar, reality TV star, and when
you
she
gas me up, that's all you do.
Anyways, guys, I love this meeting. I love all of you guys. I appreciate you all showing up every single week. It's a big deal, I want to thank all the locals that showed up to our Recover Out Loud event. on Friday night. It was a really good
Yes.
event. And if you guys get a chance, make sure you go check out my reel of our dance. Cause
guys, this is what Chad likes to do. It's unreal. You know why? I'm just gonna say it because I really do think that if we had proper time to actually practice, I think that we could accomplish the Dougie. Not bad. But this guy all of a sudden on a whim wants to just call it out like we're doing it on the spot. So
well, what I did on Friday night, and I know Vaughn was here and Chad and Amy were here. Serenity was here. I didn't tell Natalie that we were going to do a dance before we did the dance. So I just went to Chuck, our guy that runs the DJ stuff.
Wait.
And I said,
my parents are on here. That's
are they Zoom users?
They are Zoom users.
Oh,
Look at
look
you
how
can see them
cute.
waving.
Where are they? Oh, I see him. I see him.
Yeah.
So I had him. We had dropped the Costco haul to the Dougie song. So I was like, let's do the Dougie dance. And I do want to be clear, you guys, that I was not doing the Dougie. I was just doing the only 2 dance moves that I know. The like go back and forth. And I guess the other one is called the Cabbage Patch. I learned that today. So I was doing the Cabbage Patch and
Chad secretly wants to be a professional dancer. I've decided. I've chalked it up.
I'm trying to get Natalie on
Dance with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars. I think she would.
I think that's really what you're like in your subconscious is hoping, so that way you could just like come to dance rehearsal.
I would be there. I would like be there all day, every day. Anyways, guys, again, I appreciate you guys for showing up to the Recover Out Loud meeting. Without you guys, this wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
And without you guys, the Hopeaholics podcast wouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And, which brings me to the point that I talk about it's just a reminder. I want to remind everybody every week, every podcast that, addiction is real. The fentanyl crisis is real. And the whole reason why we started this podcast and the whole reason why this podcast exists is because on 9/11 of 2022, I lost my son-in-law, Justin, to fentanyl. And God put it on my heart to be the voice for the people that have lost their lives and to also offer hope to people that are out there struggling and suffering. And the craziest part about this is that I would have never gotten on a microphone. I would have never done any of this prior to his death. But God gave me a purpose, a new purpose and a new mission. And the craziest thing today is we just did a podcast. We posted pictures on our story of a guy named Vincent. He lost his son on 9/11 of 11. So 11 years before my son-in-law passed, he lost his son to an overdose as well. Mm-hmm. So that's why we do this. We don't do it for any other reason except for to bring awareness to the disease and to bring awareness to the fact that recovery is real and it exists. And to offer hope that you too can recover if you're struggling. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. All the fun, all the other stuff is, to show people that you can get clean and you can get through anything and still have a good time and still have a good life. And you can learn how to feel your feelings and be okay with all of them. The happy, the sad, the one that still gets me the most is the rejection. That one I still gets me feeling uncomfortable. But I say this all the time because, I've worked in the treatment industry for a long, long time. And the truth is feelings are just feelings. They are not good or bad. Some of them we call comfortable and we like the way they feel. And some of them feel uncomfortable because we've ran from them. Mm-hmm. If you learn how to just sit and feel them and learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable sometimes, they're not that bad. I like feeling sad sometimes because it's appropriate to feel sad sometimes. I like to feel afraid sometimes. I don't like to feel rejected. I still am uncomfortable with that one. I'm still working on it. I'm a work in progress. But that's why we do this, you guys. Because we do recover. Is there anything you want to say before I have you introduce the guest?
I think that you hit everything tonight. I always say the same thing. My part is, breaking the stigma of the disease, and then also spreading awareness that like recovery is so much better than I ever even thought that it would be. What?
Her name is Nina. Okay. Her name is freaking Nina.
See, Chad and his names, and then he wants to throw the ball. He wants to throw the ball to me again. So basically, the truck underneath the bus, him reversing and running over me again and again and again.
I have
damn.
I have Wendy over here, and I took my headphones off. What's her name again?
My goodness.
Because Wendy is the one that I forgot the first time.
Oh, the crowd knows.
They
know.
They know.
Of course, they know. They know the story about you and names. Okay. You're not good at them, and clearly neither am I.
Well, earlier on the board, the name was Vincent Frankie, so that was our guest earlier today. You know what you should do for me, Emily? Put the guest name up on. Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's so embarrassing for me. Nina, I apologize.
Nina, don't even.
I take no offense. Yes. It's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you want to finish what you were saying before I rudely interrupted?
No, I think we're right there. Nina, this is your show. You take it away.
Okay. I thanks you guys. So yeah, Nina, alcoholic. Nina from Covina.
Oh,
Chad. It's corny, but that's the nickname that I've been given, and I did grow up in Covina. That's why I've got this Nina from Covina thing, and it's a good way to remember my name, Chad.
There you go, Nina. Lay it in on him.
So
I like it.
So you guys are hilarious. Like I could just sit and listen to the two of you all night. It's like a show. But thank you, honestly, thank you for having me, and Wendy, thank you for facilitating the whole thing. So yeah, like how long do I need to talk? What's the deal here?
Oh, we didn't prep her first either.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
that's how we do
unbelievable,
things.
Natalie.
Let people
come on. We've got a clock up there. You're at 19 minutes and 14 seconds.
Okay.
So I don't want to take any more time.
Okay. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that.
But I do. I love how you just said, Natalie, come on. And then I go to speak and then you cut me off to tell what I was going to say.
I think Santa is going to bring you a T-shirt with a school bus and track marks everywhere.
Thank you.
Right?
Like
Santa's going to bring you that gift.
Are you saying Chad throws her under the bus?
Yes. And you're going to be on the shirt driving.
We got to make it happen, Natalie.
I like that.
I really like Nina.
Me too. Nina fits perfect.
Okay.
We do need another a trio.
Seats open.
Yeah. Let me just get through the next 18 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
we'll be quiet.
So, basically I got sober late in life. I got sober at 49. My sobriety date is April 10th, 2008. So solid 17.
Mm-hmm.
I got sober because, not because I was in jail, not because I was in divorce court, not because, I had lost a job. I got sober because I just could not do what I was doing for one more day. Like, that's the truth. I started out drinking like we all did. It was fun. I got drunk at the first time at 14, and it was fun, although I was sick as a dog. But, I believe that the disease of alcoholism is progressive because I started out more as just a social thing. It was fun, but it wasn't consuming my life. It wasn't consuming my everyday thought. That's where I ended up. So I do believe that it's a progressive disease. I ended up, like I said, not in jail, not homeless, not divorced. I should have been. All that shit should have happened. Oh, do we cuss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All that shit should have happened. And I believe for me, if I take a drink today, those consequences will happen. I'm a yet. You're eligible too. But what happened was, I met my husband in a bar. Like, where else is a good alcoholic going to meet somebody? In a bar. And within 2 months, we were married. And within 2 years, we had 2 children and we bought a house. And, life was good. I enjoyed being a stay-home mom, had a little part-time job. But drinking was always always, in the background. I was raised in a family where you don't talk about your shit. You don't talk about anything that goes on behind closed doors. From the outside, we all look good, but that front door closed and it was a shit show on every level. But, I was taught you just put on your big girl panties. You don't complain. You don't talk to anybody about what's going on, and you just get through life. And that's the attitude that I had my whole life until I came to Alcoholics Anonymous. And, so I couldn't, even though the progression had started and I was drinking more than ever, I couldn't tell anybody. I couldn't tell my husband. I couldn't tell my best friend. What happened was I ended up being that everyday, all-day drinker. I drank in the morning, I drank in the afternoon, I drank in the evening. If I didn't have alcohol in my system, I was vomiting, I was shaking uncontrollably. I was having panic attacks. I couldn't go out my front door. Life was just getting darker and uglier and smaller by the day, by the hour, by the minute. And again, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to talk to. I couldn't tell anybody. My pride, my ego, the way I was raised just kept me from asking for help. But on April 1st, 2008, my daughter was graduating from the Orange County Sheriff's Academy. It was a 6-month program. She was graduating. She was getting her gun and her badge, and it was a big fucking deal. Like, she worked her ass off for 6 months, and she was having this big night. And my husband, my son, and I were going to drive to Orange County to meet her. It was a big deal. It was the biggest night of her life. And I'm slumped over in the back seat. I don't want to be there. I just want to be home drinking the way I like to drink, which is basically all day, every day. And this was that moment of surrender that I think was so crucial to my recovery. Slumped in the back seat. I'm drunk. I stink. I don't want to be there. And my son turned around from the front seat of the car, and not with like hate or anger or resentment. He just looked at me and he said, "Mom, couldn't you stop just for one day?" And I'm telling you guys, something inside me broke. Something inside me just broke, and I knew I couldn't live like this for another day. I absolutely could not. So that was my first real surrender. And so we proceeded on to the event, and I made a fool out of myself. I embarrassed everybody, but that was the little door that opened, that little grace that God gave me just for a minute. And so that was April the 1st. My sobriety date, as I stated, is April the 10th. Had a few more bottles to figure, to finish between the 1st and the 10th. But April the 10th was my first full sober day. I called my doctor, and I said, "I need to see you." And I got into that examining room, and I said the words I couldn't say. "I need help. I can't stop drinking." And it was like the weight fell from my shoulders, and I'm crying, and she's crying, and the assistant's crying. And she says, "Okay, we're going to get you some help. You're not going to have to do this alone." And that was, what I needed to hear. And so she sent me she said, you're going to go to a rehab. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh, okay, this is cool. I'm going to go to like Passages. She's going to send me to Betty Ford, because I'm so important. I'm drinking all day, every day. I'm pissing and shitting in my pants, but I'm so important. So she says, "Where are you going to go?" I asked, "Where am I going to go?" And she told me, Charter Oak. Now, anybody familiar with the Covina area knows Charter Oak is it's a facility where they send people like us. And in my mind, Charter Oak, because I grew up right down the street from it, literally 3 doors down, I know Charter Oak's for crazy people. They're biting on their arms, chewing on their arms, and they're smearing their shit on the walls. And she says, "You're going to go to Charter Oak." And I said, "Okay, when do I go?" And that was a Thursday. And by the following Tuesday, I was in the outpatient program. And one of the counselors asked me that first day, "Nina, are you an alcoholic?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." And he says, "Great. You got to go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting." And I knew nothing about AA. I knew nothing about sobriety, recovery. And I said, "Okay, where are they?" And he says, "There's one right here on this campus." And so that became my home group. I went every single morning at 7 a.m. That's where I heard what I needed to hear. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. You don't have to go through anything alone. There is a life beyond drinking. And I was hooked. AA had me hooked from day one. And I never looked back. Thank God, I have not had to go back out and test the waters. I haven't had to relapse, haven't had to change my sobriety date. I feel very, very lucky for that. And what I heard in the AA meetings was, you got to get a sponsor and you do some steps. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about the sponsor thing. I didn't get a sponsor until well into I was probably a year and a half sober. And I remember it was after that morning meeting, my home group, and I asked this woman, her name was Monica. I said, Monica, will you sponsor me? And the 12 steps are in a big plaque up on the wall. And she looked at the wall and she says, Nina, she says, have you worked any steps? And, here my ego once again, oh, well, I haven't worked steps, but I live them every day. She just went, okay, we're going to start at step 1. So we did. And she took me through all 12 steps and I gained a ton of relief. I really did. I was very fortunate that my obsession to drink was removed almost overnight. And I give God credit that because, I couldn't do it on my own. I tried over and over. And so, God gets all the credit for that. Divine intervention for sure. So the obsession was gone, but I was still angry. I was still angry and I didn't know why. And so in the process of working the 12 steps, I began to realize and I began to figure out why I was so angry and who I was angry at. And, those 12 steps have saved my life. They've saved my life. They've saved my marriage. They've saved the relationship I have with everybody around me. That sponsor moved. And so I got a new sponsor. And she took me through the 12 steps yet again. And this is where, I don't know about you guys, but when I did my first, fourth, and fifth step, there was that one thing, that one secret, that one little, like, I'm taking this one to the grave that I kind of glossed over with my first sponsor. But with my second sponsor, man, I did the dirty and told everything. And I thought for sure she was going to go running from the room or call the police. And she said, you know what, Nina, I did something real similar. I can relate. And so I thought, I'm not the piece of shit that I always thought I was for doing this. And again, I was given so much relief. And about maybe 5-6 years into my sobriety, I started sponsoring women. And that was a game changer as well. I have an amazing group of women that I get the honor and the privilege of working with. And I get to give back what I was so freely given. And, one of them is sitting right in this room with me tonight, and I love her dearly. And, what Alcoholics Anonymous has given me is, that life beyond my wildest dreams. But the truth is, I've always had a good life. I never appreciated it. I never had any gratitude for anything I had been given in my life. I just wanted more and more and more. I'm not satisfied with what I have. Give me more, give me more, give me more. And the truth is, I've always had what I needed. I just didn't know it. And, I wanted that relationship with God. I've always been seeking, but I never knew how. And today, my relationship with God evolves constantly. It's very different than when I walked in, and 17 plus years later, it's very different than I ever thought it would be. I never thought I'd pray. I never thought that I would believe in something other than me and my powers of whatever. So that's been an absolute gift as well. I'm not that angry little bitch that walked in here 17 plus years ago. I walked in with hate, and now I live with hope. And I love the life that I've been given. And my life on the outside, guys, looks exactly the same. Same house, same husband, same kids, retired from the job, different car, but on the outside, everything's the same, My hair is gray, that's different, but it's the inside that's changed, and I think that's why they call it an inside job, because if I can't change my outlook and my perspective of the world, then what's the point of being here? I'll just be an angry old bitch for the rest of my life. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to hate on the world, which is what I did for a very long time. I don't know. I love waking up in the morning. I love talking to God throughout the day. One of my easiest and best prayers is just thank you. Just thank you. Another one that I love to teach the women that I sponsor is bless them, change me. Because the change, as I said, has to come from within me. When I got sober, I expected everybody around me to oh, yay, Nina's sober. Let's celebrate. Let's have a party. Nobody did that. Nobody. My family was like, okay, so, I had a lot of I had a lot of I had a lot of bad to make up for, let's say. You know, I treated my family terribly when I was drinking. I treated my family terribly when I wasn't drinking because I was still, you take the booze away from me and I'm still an asshole. Wendy and I were talking about this driving over, even in sobriety, I can still be an asshole. And I do it on a regular. Actually, I don't do it as much as I used to. But the thing about it is with recovery and with the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, I can realize when I'm being an asshole and I can switch and stop immediately instead of going with it over and over. And I know what to do if I've behaved badly. I can make the amends. So the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. Whew, I don't know. I love being sober. I love being in recovery. I love the things that I get to do today. Stuff like this. This is so out of my comfort zone, you guys. Like totally out of my comfort zone. I don't know anything about microphones. I don't know anything about headphones. Like, don't mess up my hair. But this is great. I'm so happy that that I'm here doing this. And Chad, you touched on the real reason why any Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, any 12-step program should actually be happening is to reach out and to show people there is hope and there is recovery. And this fentanyl thing it's no joke. We have fun in Alcoholics Anonymous. I have the best time with the people that I know and the friends I've made and my sponsees. We have like the best time. But underneath it all is the knowledge that any one of us could die of this shit at any time. Any one of us. It's a deadly serious disease and we have to give it the respect it deserves. So I just, I hope that anything that I might have said tonight might help somebody. Maybe somebody heard something I said, and if not, that's okay too. I'm just here to share my truth and to share my story, and just get one more day sober. So I think, can I end now or
you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
How's your daughter?
My daughter. I love my kids to death. My daughter's good. She's still with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. She's an investigator now. She's in my life like way more than I want sometimes. I have a beautiful little granddaughter that she gave to us, to the family. My little Cameron, she's 4. So, and she has a stepson. So I have a step grandson also who's 8. And she's not one to say, "Yay, Mom, you're sober," like I shared, but she's happy that I am because I was not a nice mom a lot of the times. So she's good. She's
nice.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's cool that she made it through the academy, and I used to run from the Orange County Sheriffs, all that stuff. And then I had the circle moment where I had like her boss, the boss of the Orange County Sheriff's Department, sitting in your chair, and
Really?
and
Wow.
we got to interview him.
That's
and
awesome.
And for me it was cool because I was able to make amends, because like the last days of my using, I took a bunch of his deputies on on a nice run. They chased me around for a good, I want to say 6 months or so. And arrested me multiple times, and then I
Were you in a white Bronco?
I wasn't. The actual story, I was in a Lamborghini, and I took them on a high speed chase, and and it didn't end well.
No, it never does.
Never does.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I wanted to make amends to him, but 2, the truth is that they were doing their job, and here is the God's honest truth. They rescued me from me. They rescued me from the rest of society as well at that time. Because I was a danger to society during that time. I mean, just being in a high speed chase in a Lamborghini through residential neighborhoods, and just a nightmare. And I'm glad that everything ended how it ended, and that I was able to detox you detoxed at Charter Oak. I detoxed at 550 North Flower Street in Santa Ana, the Orange County Jail. So it's a really good detox center. You can't leave even if you want to.
Right, right.
So, it's really cool. And, I love your story because it's a story. Many people have your story. More
You're
people
right.
have your story than we know. And many people have your story right now that are still drinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought, my story's boring and it's vanilla and nobody wants to hear it, but it's my story. I'm sticking with it. And like you said, there's a lot of people that haven't had those consequences that a lot of us do. A lot of people didn't go to jail. And, I'm not that bad. I didn't go to jail. I'm not that bad. I didn't lose my job.
I didn't get a DUI. I haven't lost my job
Yeah.
yet.
And the world's a safer place now that you're clean and sober because
Yeah.
you're not running amok,
Yeah.
having the Orange County sheriffs chase you.
Yeah.
I can spin it too. There's a ton of people that are alcoholics and addicts that have continuous DUIs and continuous fuck ups and still think that they're not. So it's like perspective is everything. It's very difficult to say I have a problem and I need help because you have an individual like
That's
yourself
actually
that
the
haven't.
hardest thing to say.
Yeah.
And that's another reason, like for the podcast, we're like trying to break the stigma that like it's okay. And we want to showcase what alcoholics and addicts actually look like. We have this vision in our head that an alcoholic is the guy on the side of the road with drinking out of a paper bag in a plastic bottle.
Yep.
But hey, what about the soccer mom that's drinking out of the box wine,
And taking her kids to school.
and driving her kids to school
Yep.
and
That's
not
right.
getting caught.
Yep. Yep.
We
We look like all kinds.
100%.
Yep.
yeah, we look like everybody on the Zoom. You look at
Kelly,
everybody on the
drinking
Zoom.
out of a Yeti, no doubt.
Drinking.
Or what's the other one?
The red silo cups, the plastic cups. Every time I see one of those, it's like, ooh, ooh.
Or the Stan. That's right. Stanley.
The
That's-
Stanley.
you
Oh,
guys
the
exactly.
Stanleys now, yeah.
Yeah, all the
Because you can
moms.
put those bad boys in your cup holder.
40 ounce.
Yep.
Can we open it up?
Yep. Let's open it up, Kristen.
Kristen.
We only got one hand raised, so. What?
We'll
Let's
see. Chad, don't jinx us.
don't-
Meeting ends at 7.
Don't jinx us.
Jinx us.
Jinx us. Are you gonna mute us?
Okay, yeah, mute us.
She's gonna mute us, so I guess don't. We're gonna try to
We're gonna
not
try.
mute us. Let us know if there's an echo.
Is it an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Hey, yes. 'cause
Did
there's
we fix it, guys?
times when I be muting.
It worked.
Nice.
Whatever we did.
Look at it. All right. God's good. Hey, what's popping, guys?
What's popping?
You live just happened, guys. Y'all slow today. It's all right. I still love y'all. It's first the name, then can't get what's popping. Like, I still love you guys. Nina, I didn't forget your name, and I have really bad memory problems. So there's one for Chad. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Sorry. Man, I'm just so happy I was able to get on here tonight just to just hear your experience. It was just one of those nights where I just needed something, and it's always crazy because always the crazy days are Tuesdays. It's always the crazy days, but then I'm always so thankful because I get to come here with the fam and hear some dope people speak about their experience, strength and hope, and today I'm gonna tell you guys, today was horrible. It was just it sucked, but it's okay because I think it was cool. I don't know, at the end, y'all were just talking about saying I need help. It's funny because I don't know, just being so prideful. I never did that, and once you actually start working a program, no, I never lived the program. Come on now. Once you actually start working one and then you put yourself out there, like you actually start wanting to ask for help more and all the things. And so it's actually like I did that today because I had a long meeting this morning where I just was like mentally drained, and I was like, I can do it myself. I can cope myself. I'm fine. No, immediately no. It was just one of those times. And so I was able to like reach out and say like, yeah, I definitely need help. Yep. And then now I'm able to like tell myself here, because I'd be trying to be kept accountable and stuff like that. But I just want to say thanks again for just being here and sharing and like, honoring God and being like, yeah, I'm gonna tell my story. It's not boring. It's your story and it's the best. So, thanks guys. Y'all are the best, and I love seeing you all every week.
All right. Well,
Thanks, Kristen.
Thank you.
You keep it popping, okay?
Kelly.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Thank good, good. So, this weekend, I had a lot of wins, and just wanted to celebrate that with you guys. Nina,
Nice.
thank you for sharing. I heard a lot of resiliency in your story. With like basically like you when you surrendered to God and you admitted that you needed help. That was the point of like no return for you, and I love
Right.
that.
Yep.
I love that for you,
Thank you.
because I feel like once if you have God in your corner, then who can be against you? So, and I firmly believe that now. Before, like sayings like the cliche sayings used to get like under my skin and like be like, here they go again with those cliche sayings, but they really do. I really do hold those near and dear to my heart, man. Like it works if you work, things like that. I'm going through um getting closer to God in my sobriety journey. On Saturday, I'll be 9 months
Nice.
sober of coke, marijuana, and alcohol. So, very, and then my birthday, my 36th birthday will be the next day. So it'll be my first birthday in a long minute that I'll be completely sober. So it's gonna be really awkward for me and kind of weird, but I'm gonna make the best of it. I'll probably go to, I'll be working that day, so it'll help me keep busy, so that way old Kelly won't be able to run amok. So, because if she gets the reins, I don't know what she might end up. She's downstairs, Mama. I'm sharing right now. Sorry, my dog's going crazy, so I guess that's my cue to let you guys go. Sophie's down there playing tug of war with the 87-pound bully. She's a little
Oh.
pug. And believe it or not, she wins sometimes, guys.
Yeah.
So hey, taking cues from the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys take it easy, stay
All
blessed.
right.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Kelly.
MJ.
MJ.
Yay.
Hi, MJ. This is my first time on this podcast. I've heard a lot about you through my bestie Wendy in the room, and I love you, Nina. Thank you for sharing.
Love you too, honey.
Very much. Well, let me just tell you why I'm in the hospital. Really, really briefly, I've been in the hospital for the better part of 6 months.
Oh,
I had a bowel obstruction, and I almost did not make it. I have a sober date of 5/21/2024, so a little over a year and a half, and 6 months prior to me coming here in the hospital, I got in the best shape of my life, and had I not stopped drinking, my doctor said 100% I would not have made it. So I literally owe my life to Alcoholics Anonymous and all of you guys that keep me going. So anyway, that's gonna take care of that question, why I'm sitting in the hospital. But like Nina, my story was very very vanilla. Everything's still the same. I have the same job, same place. I never lost a husband. I never got a DUI. It was just a matter of time. And I think that's what kept me sick for so long, is because I did not. I thought I was like everyone else. I was just doing happy hour, but my happy hour was starting, at 11 a.m. And then if because I was leaving work, I was in a salaried position where it was production, so I didn't have to be there 8 hours. So I would grab my computer and I would go sit at the bar, and I would work from like 11 a.m. until that's when they open at Lucille's in Covina or West Covina, but Covina from Covina. And I would do that until I would have to pick my kids up, and they were after school activities, so I wouldn't have to go until 7, and I would go pick them up as well as some of their friends. I mean, God, it's like so shameful, but as I'm sitting here listening to you share, I couldn't be happier to be an alcoholic, because if I hadn't gone to AA, I wouldn't have started looking at myself and looking at, I'm the alcoholic of the worst kind, because it's an addiction, but it's also an obsession. And I never could put down, my cup was always full, and I was always waiting for that next drink. But coming to the program, finally saying those words, and getting help, it's been the best thing. And if I had to trade my health for going back, I wouldn't do it. I would be sitting right here in this bed, because this has been the best year and a half that I've had in a long time. So thanks for letting me share.
Thanks, MJ.
Love that. Thanks, MJ.
Yes, sweetie.
9.
9 Parsons.
Hi, everybody. Thank
Hello.
you for letting me share. And thank you, Miss Nina. I really appreciate your share tonight.
You're welcome.
It's really hard for me right now because I'm not sober and I really want to be. I'm having a hard time, and I kind of feel inspired to just reach out and ask for a little bit of help from people. Some people on here know me and know that I've been struggling for quite some time and had sobriety here and there. And I feel like lately what's been going on with me is that something else will happen. I'll have like this huge amount of emotional pain that I can't handle, and I'll just have another slip, and then it's like I feel like I surrender, but I just can't stop. I don't know how to, and I don't know how to keep it long term, and it's really hard for me. So I really appreciate being here and being able to just get that off my chest and say thank you to the person that shared tonight, Miss Nina, and just appreciative of all you guys. And I come as many Tuesdays as I can, even though I've been going through different things with my living situation and kind of homeless sometimes and sometimes couch hopping. But I feel like being able to come to meetings sometimes on Zoom or sometimes in person when I can has really kept me alive at the very least. So I'm really appreciative of being here, and thank you for letting me share.
Oh, keep coming back, honey.
Thank you.
I want to say something to you. And I don't do this every single Zoom meeting, but if you really want to get sober and you really want help and you're really willing, it's Christmas time, and I'd be willing to offer you a scholarship at one of our treatment centers to come in for 30 days or 60 days, whatever it takes to get you to the other side of sobriety. So whatever we can do, if you can put your number, or actually Emily's gonna do a private chat with you, and
oh my goodness,
and
that's the most beautiful thing that I could have ever been suggested. And I never take suggestions. I'm kind of a jerk like that, so I will take that suggestion, and I will talk to. I'm going through some legal stuff, but I actually, oddly enough, I like God, because I have a higher power I've been working with. Just got permission to be able to leave the state legally, even though I'm going through some legal stuff. So that's kind of crazy because it just happened.
So my team can help with any legal stuff as well. So
okay.
I'm gonna get Emily's gonna reach out, get your phone number, and then I'm gonna have one of my my girls reach out to you and see if we can get you into treatment.
Holy moly. Okay. All right, I'll do it.
All right, cool. She's sending you a private message right now. And thanks for sharing. I mean, it takes a lot to get up and say what you said, and God
just to log on.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah. Chuck.
Mr. Zamzow.
What's going on, everybody? Just witnessed a miracle. what I witness every day, being around recovery. About today's reading that I read today is about being a service. This is about being about service, and I'm responsible when anybody reaches out for help. I want the hand to be there. And the hand was reached out to me as well, and grateful I took the hand and ran with it. And wouldn't be where I'm at today without Alcoholics Anonymous and the people in the rooms and outside the rooms, including here as well. I went to a conference this last Saturday close to my house for the area, and haven't been to one in quite a while since I was in the district and all that. And I learned a lot about some things that was a good brush up for me. And there's a lot of kind of emotion because of how much passion I have for recovery. I was a really good dear friend of mine that's a DCM in our district, and it's kind of almost a breakdown moment, but I kept my composure because that's what it's about for me, is being around everybody and finding a solution. And the topic we had was how to attract the newcomer or anybody that's been around to be of service. This is where it's at for me, what I'm witnessing today. And that's what's always going to be for this guy. And Nina, I thoroughly enjoyed your share. And
thank you.
Listened to a lot of wisdom out of that. And, I came from a school of hard knocks, and I got beat around too. And grateful that the old timers that came in and kind of gave me that tough love and sat me down and showed me the way. And this is where it's at. And, if there's anybody struggling, man, just reach out. I know it's a tough thing to pick up that 1,000-pound phone and say, hey, I need help. But just do it, man. The endless possibilities in life are awaiting, and that's all I got.
Thanks, Chuck. We love you. Jess, and then Bon, you bring us on home.
Hey guys, this is also my first time sharing, but not my first time in the meeting. Thank you, Nina, for that share. That was really cool. In relating to your story, when you're saying the work's on the inside, you look the same on the outside. What's funny for me is I wear, when I'm using, like everybody knows. And this last relapse of mine, because I had almost 13 years sober and I relapsed last year and was out for 8 months. And then now I just almost have a little over 6 months. But I feel like I've lost everything right now. Like I'm in a divorce. I like lost a car, didn't lose a house, but I've lost a job. It's just, life is rough right now, but I had everything when I was drinking. I had the husband, I had the kids, I had the house, I had the cars, I had everything, the job. It was great, but it's just like, you can have everything and have absolutely nothing on the inside.
Yep.
And I lost that connection with my higher power. I lost that connection with God. And when I don't have that connection with God, I have a connection with no one. And I'm so blessed today to just be able to share and be in this room, be in this meeting, hear your story, witness, like he said, like a miracle just happened, that someone's offered the gift of literally life, a chance at a new life, and how blessed that is to be able to do that and just be here, see that, witness. All of us right here are all miracles in a sense, and it's just super powerful. I'm super grateful to just witness everything and just be a part of this group. Like, I have only come like maybe 3 or 4 times, and I like yearn for it like I do my meetings here. I love it. It's so cool. And I just like feel a part of, and it's funny to feel a part of because I just never got the Zoom meetings very well. But these meetings, like, you just have that connection, you have that group. Like, I feel like I know everybody already. When our group chats on Tuesdays, it's just like we are always sending each other like little gifts, things. It's amazing, and I love it, and I just appreciate everybody here and being so open and willing. Thanks for letting me share.
Thanks,
Thank
Jess.
you.
I'm glad you shared tonight. Vaughn, bring us on home.
What is happening, family? How y'all doing tonight?
Amazing.
Awesome. Nina, wow. I needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that tonight. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing that with us. That was absolutely incredible. That is truly God speaking to me through you and every other share I've heard tonight. And Chad, right on, brother. That is absolutely amazing. God is good. This family is good. Alcoholics Anonymous is good. Life is good. Life's not easy. It's not perfect all the time. It's filled with struggle. It's filled with heartache. But life is good. We show up for each other. And that's the biggest thing that I have in life is family. I have a support system that I dreamed of having and never thought I would. And I have it. I have amazing people that genuinely love and care about me. And I genuinely love and care about them. And that's all through working this program. And I'm so grateful. I just wanted to jump on and express my gratitude to this group specifically because y'all are truly family to me. From the live events, which the Christmas one was absolutely amazing. Danny absolutely crushed it. Another amazing live event. Well done, guys. And just the group chat, how we build each other up. We support each other. We're there for each other. All the words of encouragement. Whenever someone's struggling, everyone reaches out to see how they can help. That's what this is all about. And I just see it every day within this family. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being you, each and every one of you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for allowing me to participate in my own recovery. Thanks, y'all.
We love you, Vaughn.
So
And thank you for
sweet.
coming out in person. Everybody that comes out in person to the meetings. Amazing. We're actually going to be ending on time tonight.
What?
Guys. I know, Chad's
I'm
like really upset about it.
disappointed.
People,
We've got time
Julian's
for.
super pumped.
We've got time for. Julian wants to share. Okay. I see Crystal G put her hand up, so let's get another one in there. Another good one in.
Yes, I'm Crystal and I'm an alcoholic. And Nina, thank you so much for hold on, let me shut this off because you can probably hear it. Thank you so much for your share. Yeah, my daughter's watching stuff on the TV in the bed, so trying to distract her, right? Thank you for sharing your story. I did get my hand up because I noticed we had a few minutes because I wanted to say that I'm really glad Bon just said something about the live events because I really want to come, right? And I think it's a God shot, man, because then I too am in that group chat finally, and I personally know Danny Boy's wife, Allison, right? I'm in her sponsorship family, and I go on retreats with her, and Danny Boy is real popular in our group chat, right? The girls group chat because he's a character, and I think that the world is really small, right? But recovery is really big in people, and Danny Boy's one of those. And Nina, I can see that in you. It's crazy to hear that you got sober at 49. But you got it, and look at you now. You literally, you look stunning. And pink's my favorite color, so I'm really stoked. But yeah, Danny Boy and Allison, they're two hilarious characters. Okay, so if you do know them, and if you got to see that, I'm glad that you guys got to see that, and it's really powerful to know that you, Natalie, and that you, Chad, have touched so many people in this world. That I started coming here just based off of your podcast and following you on Instagram, and now look, I'm almost a weekly, attender, and I'm just really grateful to the program. And to all the people that have walked before me, like Nina, who has 17 years, because my daughter, who is here on the bag does get her mom today, right? And that's something that I'm really, really grateful for, because I wouldn't have had that if I wasn't able to ask for help. So to watch that miracle happen, Chad, I really hope she takes the help. But I want you to know that you're a saint, man. You guys both are saints for what you do, and I can't wait to hopefully attend a meeting in person so you guys can see how short I am. Love you guys.
Well,
that was awesome.
We
Perfect
want you to
minute.
attend so you can see how tall Von is, because it's very deceiving on his Zoom that he, he's as tall as I am when he's on his knees.
Yeah.
I'm not a tall man. I'm tall for a little bit over average height for a woman, but under the average height
God.
for a man. So, and I accept that, because the truth is if God would have given me everything, I would have destroyed it. Because, that's
He'd
what
be a
I do.
monster. Full stone cold monster. Oh my God, if you're Von's height,
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Oh, Vaughn.
dude,
It would have
forget about
been.
it.
It would have been.
Miss Penny would be like,
Oh, they would have.
oh my gosh.
They would have had to move to a different country.
Yeah, they would've-
This
yeah.
is how it would have rolled.
For sure.
So thank you guys all for
Yes.
showing up.
Yes, thank
And
you.
sharing. And Nina, thank you so much for an awesome lead. Wendy and Michael, we can't thank you guys enough because everybody, shout out to Kavina, because clearly like the sobriety out there is really incredible. And you can see it coming through with every single person that comes from there that leads is spits just fire. It's really awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the Covina group, it's kind of fun. I love that your name, that Nina from Covina. And
You'll-
I have,
you'll
Now you never
it.
forget. Yeah.
yeah, I had a girlfriend in my disease, and her name was Donna from Fontana. So, and-
Stupid.
yeah, no,
so
it's
stupid.
real. It's real.
Guys,
It's real.
on that note,
um,
come on, Chad, lie to him.
but what's
No.
funny is I married another Donna, so it's just
because
funny.
now you can't forget names. Donna from Fontana is like stuck.
Yeah, so when you guys actually do read my book, I did just put her name in my book as Fontana. So that's, I try to protect some of the innocence people. In
But he
my-
just gave it up
but
right
I just
now.
gave it up.
So
She'd be okay with it, I think.
no one knows Donna from Fontana.
Nobody does. Well, Penny does.
Miss Penny knows.
Yeah, Penny knows Donna
Ben-
from
yeah.
Fontana.
And so does probably Candy.
And
And G.
Candy. No, G does not know Donna from Fontana.
Lie to him.
I don't know. Oh, I just want to say one more thing to 9. Somebody will be reaching out to you shortly. I already sent the text.
And we hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope to see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And yeah, Danny is a great speaker. I Crystal or Mama G, as you go by. We would love to have you. The more, the merrier at the Recover Out Louds. They're so good. I think that this was one of our top 3 best Recover Out Louds that we've had.
Yeah.
We do them every other month is about what we're doing. So I'm thinking our next one will be in February.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. We're going to do it.
We're going to pink it up.
We're
Pink
gonna
it
do a
up.
Valentine's thing.
All pink, everything.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep. I want to get a taco truck or something this time. No, I want to do something.
I'm literally chatty. Like, he asks us if you guys don't have lives, just want to go to bed, and you're on the East Coast.
I know.
Meeting ends at 7 o'clock. Chad's as if you're on a phone call.
Well, you know
Like,
what's funny?
what in the world
was
is
just-
happening? He's
I was
just
just-
chatting.
I was just telling Nina earlier that I was really tired before this meeting
Yeah,
started.
and then I was like, yeah, right, until you get on the mic.
Yeah.
He's out of control. He's talking about a taco truck. We're in a meet. Like, what?
What happens is Chaddock comes out, and he.
Chatty Chad comes out.
I have a character, and his name is Chaddock.
And we're done with him tonight.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all coming
love
to
you
the
guys.
meeting. We hope that you'll attend next week, and next week's gonna be a really incredible. I'm just kidding.
He's literally a madman. He's a madman.
I'm sorry. I can't help myself sometimes. Okay, guys, we are the only meeting that I know of in the entire universe that dances out. So if you guys do find a meeting that dances out on
Please
Zoom,
DM me
please DM
so I can have the
Natalie
link.
and send her the link, because we will attend that meeting and dance out with them one time.
No, he'll just up the ante over here and continue the meeting going longer than 7 p.m. Okay.
I can keep going. If
I
you
know.
want. How long?
Emily, cue the music.
Cue the music,
Help.
Emily.
Oh, that was cute.
God,
God,
grant me the serenity
to accept the things I cannot change,
the courage to change the things I can,
and
the wisdom to know the difference.
Amen.
Love you guys.
Amen.
Thank you, God.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Wendy. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.